Hello children, welcome to our world through English. Today we are going to talk about our beautiful lesson, that is, what can $1.11 do? So when you heard the title, maybe you will feel that a dollar means what, cents means what. So it is very simple to know that how we will call a rupee. Just imagine dollar as a rupee and call cent as a paisa. So very simple to remember that. So what happened and what can $1.11 do? A question mark in the end asking us that what a dollar did and 11 cents along with what the dollar and 11 cents do, and let us read understand how a small girl maintained, how a small girl saved his brother's life. It was a beautiful story for you here to understand the relationship between a brother and sister and how she get her brother back. Let us open the textbooks and look at the text and read it. An 8-year-old child, Tess. So what is the girl name? Tess. And how many years? 8 years. 8-year-old girl, her name is Tess, heard her parents talking about her little brother Andrew. So what the brother name is? Andrew. So here Andrew, as she knew that Andrew was very sick and her parents did not have enough money for the treatment. They were moving into a small house because they could not afford to stay in the present house after paying the doctor's bills. He needed a costly surgery now and there was no one to loan them the money. So her parents lost their hope and gave up their efforts. So now what happened? Tess, an 8-year-old girl, she was listening, she was at the door silently listening. Father, mother were inside the room and they were talking and she was listening silently what mommy, daddy were talking. What they were talking, they were talking about Andrew, Tess' brother, her brother. What happened to Andrew? Andrew was sick. He is having some health problem. She was having some health problem. So father was talking to mother and saying that we can't stay here because it is a big house. To pay rent, it is not enough for us. Why? Because we are paying bills for Andrew, we are paying doctor's bill, so and we can't stay in the big house. So let us shift to a small house, at least we can save some money. So father, mother was seriously discussing about the money and they lost hope. Why? Because there was no money in the hands of Tess' parents. And they thought that we can't save our son Andrew. Why? Because we don't have money. So it is very, very pathetic condition. So nobody is there to give loans. If you want money, you can ask your father, mother. If the father, mother have no money, they will go to some other person. Once they can ask loan. Twice they can ask loan. Third time, will anyone give loan? For what? On which basis they will give loan? For example, if I ask a loan by seeing my property, my house or my land, they can give. If no land, no property, no house, who will give loan? Will anyone give loan? Nobody will give loan. The same thing here. What happened? Girl was listening. Tess was listening very, very silently. What mommy was talking, what daddy was talking. When they were talking, she was listening very silently. What they were talking about? Andrew. What happened to Andrew? Andrew was sick. He was having a big health problem. There was no money. They were having no loan and they were unable to stay in the house because they have to pay rent. So they are shifting to a small house and that was the condition. And most probably father, mother lost hope. Lost hope on Andrew. When Tess Tess heard her daddy saying to her tearful mother. When daddy said all those things, so mummy started tearing. Yes or no? Because mother will have so much of love on the children. Father will have absolutely, but they are a little bit emotionally weak. So when father said, husband said that we can't save our son, immediately mother started crying. Then immediately one word said by father, that what he's saying, only a miracle can save him now. She went to her room and pulled a jar of the coins from cupboard. So what happened, immediately father said one word to mother. Mother was crying. Then he went slowly and said, my dear wife, we can't do anything now. We have no money, we have no property, we have no land. But only one can save. Only miracle can save our son. What he said? Only miracle. Only a miracle can save our son now. Then immediately our small girl listening. Who is listening all these dialogues from side the door? Who is listening? Tess. Immediately Tess went inside the room and she took the jar. You know which jar? Do you know jar? Bank, Dibby bank, we will save money. Yes or no? When I was a student, small boy, I used to save money in the bank. And one big box money house will be there. When you keep money, it will go inside. When you press, it will come out. So same thing. So here what happened, then a small girl went inside and took the jar. We will all save money. Are you saving in the bank? You will have a small box. There will put money, coins or notes, everything will keep inside. Same thing here. Our small girl, when father said, only miracle can save my son, our son, immediately Tess went inside. For what? She went inside and she took the jar from the cupboard. She poured all the money on the floor and counted it carefully. What happened? She went inside. Slowly she went and she took the box and she pulled all the money and she counting 1, 2, 3, 4 like this, and she counting. She counted all the money. She kept in the big hole and fist and holding the jar tightly. She made her way to the medical store and placed it on the glass table. So what happened? The small girl took the money and she went to the medical store and she kept on the white table. When you went to medical shop, we can find a table, glass table. She kept all the money on the table and she was asking, what do you want? Ask the chemist. A small man will be in the chemist, a chemist who will sell the drugs, means the medicines. A chemist was there and asking, what do you want, my dear small girl? It's for my little brother. Tess answered, he was really sick and I want to buy a miracle. What she asked? She went to the hospital, medical shop, and she kept the money and saying that my brother was so sick, my brother was so ill, he was not talking any single word. So this is for my brother. So what do you want? Tell me, girl. The girl said, I want to buy a miracle. What she said? I want to buy a miracle. What do you is the meaning of miracle? What is the meaning of miracle? So father said miracle means what? You don't know. Let's see what is the word of meaning miracle. Then immediately asking to the chemist, my dear uncle, please give me a miracle. Please take this money and give me a miracle, because only miracle can save my brother. Then we don't sell miracles here, child. I am sorry, the chemist said, smiling sadly at the little girl. Listen, I have the money to pay for it. If it is not enough, I can try and get some more. Just tell me how much it costs. The girl doesn't know what is miracle. The small girl doesn't know what is the meaning of miracle. So she ran to the medical shop and asking, my dear uncle chemist, please give me miracle. Please give me miracle. And he said, we won't sell miracles here. Miracles here. The girl saying, don't worry about money. I will give you money. I will give you money. But now I want, how much it is, say, I will give you. But immediately I want miracle, because to save my brother Andrew, he was totally ill, sick. Please give me miracle now. Please, uncle, please provide me miracle. I want it immediately. But the chemist said, we won't sell miracles here. Please go from the shop. And she said that, you don't worry about money. I will give you. Say how much it is. I have some amount now. You take this and say how much it costs. Then I will pay you all the things, please. But I want a miracle now. I want a miracle now. Immediately at the shop, there was a well-dressed man, well-dressed customer. He bent down and asked the little girl, what kind of miracle does your brother need? I don't know. She replied with eyes welling up. He is really sick and my mommy says he need an operation, but my daddy can't pay for it, so I have brought my savings. How much do you have? Asked man. $1.11, but I can try to get some more, she answered, barely audible. So what happened? She asking the chemist, please uncle, please give me miracle. I want miracle. And beside the girl went well-dressed man, a man with in-shirt and coat. He was there and listening to the small girl. What she was asking, uncle, I want miracle. Then when the well-dressed customer heard the dialogue, and she's calling, hello small girl, what do you want? I want a miracle. What kind of miracle your brother want? My brother got severely sick and somebody said that he needs an operation, and my mommy said we can't pay for the operation, so I came here to buy miracle. How much does it cost? I don't know. And the well-dressed man said, okay, you don't worry that. How much do you have? She said, I have $1.11. $1.11. Immediately she said that, you don't worry, if you want more I can give you more, but I want to buy miracle now, immediately. Now the small girl was eagerly waiting to get miracle. Why she want miracle now? To save her brother Andrew. What happened to Andrew? Andrew was fully sick. Sick means unhealthy. He needs an operation. He needs an operation. So immediately she went to a medical shop and asking, I want miracle. Then the well-dressed man, who is that? Well-dressed man was talking. Well-dressed man. So well-dressed man was talking to Tess and saying that, how much do you have? She said, I have $1.11. Then immediately see, okay, wonderful, smiled the man. Then when the well-dressed man was talking to the small girl Tess and saying that, oh well, wonderful, $1.11, the exact price of a miracle for your little brother. Then immediately what the well-dressed man said, oh my dear girl, what you have, $1.11 is exactly correct. Exactly your brother needs to get miracle is exactly $1.11. He took her money in one hand and held her hand with the other. He said, take me to your home. I want to see your brother and meet your parents. Let's see if I have the kind of miracles he needs. Immediately what happened? He took money in one hand and he said, hold my hand, and another hand, and both they were going to the small girl's home, and he's saying that, okay, let us see what kind of miracle your brother want, whether I have or not. I want to see your brother. Please take me to your home. At the same time, I want to talk to your talk to your parents. Please take me to your home. Now, that well-dressed man was Dr. Carlton Armstrong, a famous neurosurgeon. Who is a well-dressed man? He is a doctor, and his name is Dr. Carlton Armstrong. His name is Dr. Carlton Armstrong, and he is a famous neurosurgeon. Neurosurgeon means, do you know neurosurgeon? Neuro, our nerves. So if any hand was not working, legs were not, so we need a neurosurgeon. So the well-dressed man whom our small test met is nothing but none other than a famous neurosurgeon in the city, that is Dr. Carlton Armstrong, a famous neurosurgeon. So she met a great man, and both they were going to home, and see, he had Andrew admitted to a hospital where he operated on him without any charges. Within a few weeks, Andrew was back at home and doing well. What happened? You know what happened? In a few days, Dr. Carlton Armstrong took Andrew to his hospital, and he made free operation. He not even taken one paisa, 1 cent or $1 from the family, and freely he done operation. And within few weeks, Andrew became normal. And he started walking with Tess, and he started playing with Tess, and both they were playing and enjoying. What made Andrew to get operated? To meet well-dressed men. See, next, that surgery, her mother whispered, was a real miracle. I wonder how much it would have cost. Now mother was worrying. Why? Because operation completed, they have to pay money, and the girl was saying, mother was saying that this was a real such a miracle what we wanted. We don't know how much it cost, but little girl knows. Our little girl knows how much the cost of the miracle, the cost of the operation is $1.11, right? Then Tess smiled and said she knew exactly how much the cost of the miracle, $1.11. Place a love, pure place the love of a little child. Place love of a child. This is the love of child, and that is the cost of a miracle. So that is the end of the story. What can $1.11 do? What $1 can 11 cents do? Very simple. That Tess made her brother to get active. So let me remember the story again, and we will complete the story. So what can $1? One day, Tess' mother and father, they were talking something about the Andrew. What they were talking? Andrew's father's having no money. They can't pay the doctor's bill. So they decided, our son will die. Then father said one word. What the one word? My son, our son needs a miracle. Then only he can save. Only miracle can save our son. Immediately Tess heard the word miracle. Immediately she went inside. She took the box, a jar, and she opened. She kept all the money down, and she counted everything, and she holded the money, and she went to a medical store, and she kept the money and asking chemist, uncle, I want a miracle. Please give me miracle. Please give me miracle. What Tess thought? Tess thought miracle as a medicine. like a tablet, what we'll take for Dole 60 or paracetamol, some tablets we will take. Same thing, same like that. Tess thought miracle also a tablet. So she went and asking, please give me miracle. And the chemist said, miracle, we can't sell miracles here. That is not sold by us. Then immediately she said, you don't worry about money. How much you want, I will give you. How much money you want, I will give you. Please give me miracle now. Then immediately what happened? The man laughed at our small girl and said, sorry my dear little girl, sorry, we can't sell miracles here because it was not sold by us. Then immediately a well-dressed man who was beside her, who is listening to all the conversation which was made by Tess, Tess was talking to the chemist, then he was listening every word of Tess, and immediately he said, okay my dear girl, what kind of miracle your brother need? And he said, she said, my brother was totally sick, my brother was upset, my brother was totally dull, he was not talking any word, he needs an operation. My mother said, he needs an operation, and they said, only miracle can save my brother. Then immediately the man said, okay, you don't worry about the miracle. How much do you have money? Nowadays, doctors having more money. As I know, during this COVID-19 days, if you go for hospital now, simply we got small cough. If you go there, immediately saying corona test and going for blood test, scanning, this and that, everything. They were taking lakhs of rupees. Simply they were earning crores of rupees. Nowadays, many hospitals has been closed by the governments. Why? Because illegally they are taking money. Simply if you go for cough, they are saying corona. If you go for little fever, they are saying corona test. And everything, they are taking so much of money from the people. They are being robbed. They are robbing the people. They are taking away the money of the people. Simply the medical people were doing. But the doctor here, what the man said, okay, what you have in your hands? And she said, I have $1.11. $1.11. Immediately the man said, okay, exact money of the miracle. How much your brother need for the miracle? Same you have. Come, let us go to your home and see your brother. Then immediately they went to the home, and the man is nothing but Dr. Carlton Armstrong, a famous neurosurgeon. Who is he? Dr. Carlton Armstrong, a famous neurosurgeon in the place. So he took our small girl Tess to the home, and both they went home, and they have seen there, and they thought, yes, he can get soon in the short time. Then immediately Dr. Carlton Armstrong took the Andrew to hospital, and he done surgery for free of cost. Nowadays, are you finding any doctors with free of cost? If you go for one tablet for 5 rupee, 10 rupee, if you go to hospital once, we have to lose thousands of rupees for only tests. Later medicine, after usage, again for recheck-up, again rescanning, again retests. All they are taking crores of rupees from the patients. So they are earning. But here, Dr. Carlton Armstrong, a good man, he done operation with the free of cost. He not taken any single rupee. Only he said that $1.11 only to satisfy a small girl's fish. Then immediately he took the small girl's money and he went to the hospital. He took the boy Andrew to hospital. He done operation, and Andrew get normal. He was playing with Tess. Both they were playing and enjoying. Mothers was saying that this is the real miracle what we wanted for our son Andrew. Then how much it cost, we don't know. How much does it cost? But only one person knows what is the real cost of the miracle. One person knows what is the exact cost of the miracle. Who knows means only one girl knows. Who is that? Tess. Tess knows exactly the cost of the miracle. What is the exact cost of the miracle? $1.11 plus love of a little girl or a little child. So that is the end of the story. What can $1.11 do? The children, do you know what happened? So what saved the life of Andrew? Saving money, saving money. Are you saving money? What your father, mother and your brother, sister, from your relatives, what they are giving to you, are you saving money? So what the money saved by Tess in her bank, she took the money. When she went to the medical store, there she attracted Dr. Carlton Armstrong. For example, imagine the story without the jar of money when she saved the money. If Tess not having the habit of saving money, will she go to medical shop? Then will she meet the well-dressed man? Then later he will come for operation? No. So saving money saved the life of Andrew. Let me write the word here, save money. Save. So when Tess started saving money, whatever other gives, she kept a bank, DB bank, keep the money safe there and keep in there. Maybe some children will have the habit. What is the habit? They will give money to their parents back. I done that when I was a child. I used to give money to my father for interest. For example, if I get 10 rupees, I will get 20 rupees back from my father. So same thing, maybe you also follow the same thing. You are giving money to your mother and father when they are in need. You are giving 20 rupees, 100 rupees, 1000 rupees, and you are getting double than that. Yes or no? Double the marker. So same thing here. When Tess started saving the money, when mother said they need to buy a miracle, then immediately without thinking other thing, Tess went to get money. So where she get money? The saved money. So children, don't waste money for all those things. Save money. How much you need, you give, you purchase, and remaining save. That will help somebody in some other time. When Tess started saving money, saved the life of her brother Andrew. She doesn't know the cost of miracle. Normally the surgery, operation, and the cost of the operation, maybe it will take 1 lakh rupee or 2 lakhs rupees, but she done with single rupee, 1 rupee, or very simple we can say with 10 rupees, or with free of cost. Her attitude, her saving nature saved the brother's life. So children, my request is for you who are listening this class, save money. That is not to spend anything, just save. Don't be like misers, okay? Don't be like misers. So spend money how much it needs, and remaining save. Whatever the money you save, that will be useful in some other time. Whatever the money you are saving, that will be useful in the next days. So same thing, when Tess started saving the money, then at that time, imagine if Tess was not saving the money, what will happen next? She won't go to the medical store, she won't talk to the Dr. Carlton Armstrong, he won't come to operation. So that will be a big problem. Later, Andrew will die. Yes or no? Andrew will die. So when she started saving money, with that money she went to medical store and she talked to the chemist, and later she asked a miracle, and later she talked to Dr. well-dressed man, and he is Dr. Carlton Armstrong, a famous neurosurgeon, and he came to home and he done operation with free of cost. And finally, what is the question for you is, what is the exact cost of the miracle? His question for you, answer me, what is the exact cost of the miracle? The answer, yes, what you said, that is correct. The answer is $1.11 plus love of a child. What is the exact cost of the miracle? $1.11 plus love of a little child. And one more question is for you, who is the well-dressed man? Who is the well-dressed man? Who is the well-dressed man? Yes, a well-dressed man is nothing but Dr. Carlton Armstrong, a famous neurosurgeon. Who is he? A famous neurosurgeon. And what is the girl name? Yes, I covered the girl name. What is the girl name? Yeah, the girl name is Tess. Very good. And what is the age of the girl? 8 years. That means same your class. Your class, maybe your junior. So what is the age? 8 years. And what is the brother name? What is her brother name? Who is the brother of Tess? Answer is Andrew. Very good. The answer is correct. So that is the end of this lesson, and questions also we discussed, answers also we discussed, and you answer very correctly, and that is very good. And that is the end of the lesson. What can $1.11 do? What the 11 cents and $1 do? It done a big miracle in the life of Tess and Andrew. So that is the end of the lesson, my dear children, and thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and meet you in the next part of Be Reading. Until then, keep watching. Have a great day. Until then, bye bye. See you in the next class.